The first FC26 takeover is here, and of course it had to be Man United. A team that post Sir Alex Ferguson hasn't been the same, especially under Ruben Amorim. You could argue they're the worst they've ever been under him. So that's why for the next 10 seasons, I'm becoming their brand new manager, with the goal to win as many trophies as possible and make them Europe's most dominant club. And here we are guys, the first FC26 takeover is here, and this is the Manchester United team we have got from Ruben Amorim. And yes, we have got our work cut out for us. To be fair though, there's some serious quality in this team. I mean, you've got Lisandro Martinez, Matthias de Ligt, Matheus Cunha, and Buemo, and of course the skipper Bruno Fernandes. Not to mention youngsters like Lenny Yoro, Patrick Dorgu, Kobbie Mainoo, Ahmad, Sen Lamens, Benjamin Šeško. For real, individually, United are unbelievably cracked. And in fairness, when you properly look at it, it is a young side overall. And that is definitely going to bode well for us. As in Season 1, we have 122 million to spend, and we could do a lot, and I mean a lot with this United side, especially over the course of the next decade. But if you think this is how I'm going to play with Man United, you're having a laugh. This is what's got them into the mess in the first place. The main thing we have to do first is figure out a way to get all these players playing in the same formation and making it work, and I found that formation, the 4-3-3 attack with a counter-attacking build-up style, an incredibly deep line though. At the start at least anyway, because we're going to need it. But when we're on the ball, this is exactly how I want us to be. On the break, I want us to be absolutely lethal with everybody pushing forward. And in my opinion right now, this is our strongest, highest potential possible team we can field moving forward. And I know there are a couple of changes. We've got Bruno dropping to that centre mid role, we've got Ahmad playing on the left, but when I said this is our strongest team, I absolutely meant it. And as you can see, ladies and gents, the leaderboard is back with Manchester United being the one solo team on it so far. They are going to be setting the standard with the points. Oh yeah, and the point system's changed just a little bit from FC25, so let me quickly explain. If I win the Community Shield, the Carabao Cup, or any Super Cup of any kind, I'll earn 3 points. If I win the FA, the Europa, or the Europa Conference League, I'll win 5 points. If we win the league title, that's 7 points. And the big one, if we win the Champions League, that's 10 points. So it really is in this team's best interest to win as many trophies as possible. Oh, and did you think it was going to be that easy? Did you think we'd be able to have free will with this money and do what we want? The takeover wheel has joined us in FC26 to make our lives either 10 times easier or basically impossible. So with that being said, we're spinning it for season number 1. What have we got right now? Bad morale. The boys aren't happy and have formed a mutiny. Your team gets a -5 in rating. Huh? Where was this under Amorim? I mean, look at the team now, for goodness sake. You'd think we've just been promoted from the Championship. Man, how on earth are we going to recover from this? The only good news is we have free reign to do whatever we want with this money. 122 million though will only take us so far. Now I'm thinking the only real way around this is to loan a bunch of players out, specifically the young players in the starting team whose overalls have just been destroyed. We'll get them out for 1, maybe 2 years, bring them back, and hopefully they're back to normal. As for the rest of the team whose players we just can't get around, that, ladies and gents, is where we throw our money at. And I think we start by bringing in a much better keeper than Bayundi, we bring in a left winger for Ahmad, and we definitely bring in a stronger centre midfielder for Mount. At least this way we're tackling every area of the pitch and we're at least making it all stronger. First things first though, we need a brand new keeper right now, and Emiliano Martinez, I believe, is the answer to that problem, as we spent 28 million on it. He stands at 6'5", he's 32, 85 overall, really well rounded. Plus, I do believe, even after signing Lamens in real life, they're after him anyway. Moving up the pitch to that left winger role, Igor Paxao caught my eye from Marseille, so we spent 30 million to sign him. This guy's not only just 25 years old, already got some solid stats, he's got real potential about him too. Plus, right now, he's actually one of our best players. And finally, for that midfield, I wanted a really well-rounded box-to-box midfielder, and I think Sadio Manu Kone for 30 million is bang on. And this is what I mean, guys. Really well rounded, he's only 24, 79 rated with the potential to reach 86. I think we've done alright signing this guy. In fact, I think we've done alright signing everybody. But after everybody took a hit by 5, I think right now this is as good as it's gonna get. However, this is only season 1, remember. We've still got all of our youngsters going out on loan. We do still have quite a bit of talent in the team that's going to improve over this season. So whilst in season 1 we've definitely taken a hit, if we can progress as a team, we'll be looking great going into the rest of this takeover. And you know what? All things considered, I think we smashed it this year. We are top at 6 in the Premier League, only 3 points outside top 4. Bear in mind, our entire team pretty much got absolutely tanked by the wheel. We have done incredibly well. Yeah, I'm taking this. No FA Cup though, as Liverpool win that, and Fulham end up winning the Carabao Cup. Hey, fair play to them. In terms of how the overall team is looking, there has certainly been a lot of progression. I mean, they've definitely fought back for that overall that they originally had, haven't they? In fairness though, Agate's gone up by 3, you've got Martinez up by 1, and Buemo has got 3 back himself. Bruno Fernandes only 1 rating higher, but you got Emi Martinez 87. Paixão up by 5. That is exactly why I bought him. We can't be forgetting the players on loan though, because we do have a couple of ballers here that could come good later on. I mean, Rasmus Højlund is certainly an option if things don't work out with Šeško. Onana can be a decent backup to Martinez. There's Ahmad, there's Kobbie Mainoo, there's Xerxes. Right now though, it's too early to make a call on those players. I will say though, our stats this year aren't too bad. Paixão with the most goal contributions out of everyone, 31 and 47. 30 million he cost me, man. What a player. The problem is though, in season 1, we begin the worst way possible. 0 points on the board to begin our journey with United. Now granted, it's unfair to say because the wheel completely annihilated this United side this season. So hopefully next year we can get a good option on the wheel, pick ourselves back up and start winning some trophies. By the way, if you're enjoying this video so far and want to see more like this on this channel, please sure to leave us a like, smash that subscribe button whilst you're at it too. Right then, back to the wheel. The first one was an absolute dud. What's the... No way! Transfer ban, are you joking? This is quite possibly the worst start we could have had with United. Bro, we've got 200 million we could have put on this team this year. Oh man, this sucks. The thing is as well, that money would have gone a hell of a long way this year with this team. I mean, we're in desperate need of sorting our defense out. We could do with a stronger midfield. Our attack's a bit lacking. We just need them good enough to win trophies, and right now, they're not good enough. The only thing we can realistically do right now is loan a lot of players out, guys. Obviously, we've got players on the transfer list, let's ignore them, but all these players right now, I'm getting rid of for a couple of years again. Because whilst we can't do anything to bring quality in, we can at least loan the future quality out. Other than that though, we gotta hope these boys progress like they did last year, put a shift in like they did last year, and fingers crossed we might just scrape a trophy or two. Well, so far we haven't scraped a trophy, but we are back in the UCL after finishing second. You know what, so far we've had a rough round than Amarim has, and we've wiped the floor with it. And hopefully we can continue to do that. As we still haven't won the FA Cup, QPR have, but we have won the Carabao Cup. That's officially our first bunch of points on the board. As for the Europa, we've cruised to the round of 16, which is where we beat Sparta Praha 3-2, we beat Feyenoord 4-2, we scraped past Athletic Club on pens, but we lost to Juve in the final. God, we could have done with those 5 points, man. That would have been mega at this point. But I can certainly see why we've done better this year. The stats are unbelievable this time. I mean, our striker Šeško, our winger and Buemo both got more than 30 goals individually, not to mention Paixão gained 21. Yeah, our front three are back. The thing is though, it's quite clear that it's our defence laying the team down. Maybe a better centre mid than Coney and Cunha wouldn't go amiss either. However, 3 points are officially on the leaderboard. It's not an amazing start, but given what the wheel handed us at season 1, we've done very well to recover. So if the wheel can be on this team's side next year and they continue to do what they're doing right now, I think by the end of this takeover, we'll rack up a pretty impressive number of points. Right then, season 3 is here, and I am praying at this point we get something good. Finally, we land on a good one. +3. The boys have trained hard and improved. Give your starting team a +3 boost in rating. It's not the 5 that we lost, but at least we get 3 back. And guys, just look at the team now. I ain't gonna lie to you, this changes things. This changes a lot of things. Initially, I was going to improve our midfield. I was going to touch up on our defense a bit, but now because of this improvement, we only need to improve our defense. And maybe bring in a second choice for Martinez because he's getting on a bit. And thankfully, because we've got no transfer ban, with this improvement, we've got 300 million to do whatever we want with. And believe me, we're spending big. First things first though, we need a solid replacement for Emiliano Martinez in due time. So Konstantinos Solakis comes in from Forest for 44.5 million. He's only 24, already 83 rated with the potential to reach 87. Right now he's better than Onana, Lemens and Bayondia. He's a good keeper. A further 45 million was spent on left back Ian Matson as well, who right now is 83 rated with the potential to reach 90, and it's good to actually have a good left back for once. 5 Finally though, our big money signing, Piero Hincapié, joins us from Leverkusen for 90 million. He's only 25, he's absolutely rapid, 86 overall, can play anywhere at that back, with the potential to reach 93 overall, and I know he's playing for Arsenal right now, but he's only on loan to them. That does not warrant him never being able to join Man United. And after that transfer window, this is how we have our team lined up for our third year in charge of United. And this is easily the strongest United have been in years. We've finally got our back four sorted, our midfield trio is good, our front three is fantastic. I'm smelling more trophies this year, guys, but I don't want just one trophy, I want a whole bunch. Well, unfortunately, we're not doing that in the Prem just yet, as we finished top 4 once again. We once again don't win the FA Cup, and we don't win the Carabao Cup. Fair play to Portsmouth though, they did. As for the UCL, we do actually make it straight through to the round of 16. But that's where we get knocked out straight away by Inter. I'll be real, from here, I don't know what we have to do to start winning trophies. On paper, this team is quite easily one of the best in the world at this point. Even after the shenanigans in Season 1, by the way. What more we have to do to get to that point where we're winning trophies for fun? I mean, we sorted the defence out, we brought in a backup for Martinez. What more do we need? I mean, look at the stats, for goodness sake. We're getting goals for fun, we're even getting a lot of clean sheets too. Here's hoping that in the coming seasons we figure it out, because right now I'm stumped. In fairness though, we could do with this wheel being on our side, and it looks like it finally is. Feeling blue, every time you lose against Man City, they get your best player, but if you beat them, you get any one of theirs. How is that a green? We've got to beat Man City so we don't lose our best players. So let's say we play against them 3 times and lose against them 3 times. We could be losing Igor Paixão, we could be losing Bryan Mbeumo and Emiliano Martinez. Bro, the wheel shafted me. That's supposed to be a good one. The good thing is though, we do have 259 million in our budget, and you better believe we're spending big this year. I don't believe we necessarily need to work on our defence, however. We could do with a stronger centre mid than Kone and a stronger attacking midfielder than Cunha. We basically need to pull out all the stops, especially if we want to keep our best players. So for starters, I signed Bruno Guimaraes from Newcastle United for 85.5 mil, who is 30 years old now at 87 rated, and a further 85 million was spent on Arda Güler, who at 24 years old is 87 rated. And that, guys, I think will do for Season 4. I'm not sure if this team will be good enough to beat Man City on paper, but at the very least, guys, we can give it a good go. Right then, game number 1. It is at home this time, so we got the home advantage. Our team is looking insane. I think this is going to be our best chance to... Oh my god, we still freaking lose 2-1. So they get our best player now. That's man. And our best player is Igor Paixão at 94 overall. We're basically gifting City the league. Now, I've just come to the realization of something. I can't actually give Paixão to Manchester City because the mods aren't available for that yet. So I'm going to do the next best thing. I'm going to release him from his contract, but I swear, if for the next couple of years he's still a free agent, you better believe I'm snapping this guy back up. And good grief, the loss of quality on that left-hand side of the pitch is insane. We need to beat Man City next time. We need to beat Man City in the next game. We might not be able to get their best player there and then, but at least we'll be taking one of their players. Right then, we're at our second fixture. I do believe this is our second and last time we're playing against them. Let's hope for the love of all that's holy, we get a... Oh, we've actually beaten them. Šeško with the goal. We get to take one of their players. That's freaking brilliant. And considering the fact we lost our left winger, I think we're going to be looking for another one. However, they've got Doku, they've got Rayan Cherki. Rayan Cherki looks good though, doesn't he? 90 potential, only 25 years old. He's not the best replacement for Igor Paixão, but at least he's good enough to fit into our team. But hang on, I've just noticed someone else who's a left midfielder, Nico Williams, 26, 89 rated, a better player than Cherki. You know what? I think we're going to go for him instead. However, like I've already said, the mods aren't available just yet. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to buy him now and we'll get him at the start of next season. And there we go. That is a done deal, ladies and gents. We got him on a 5-year deal. He goes from being a blue to being a red. The thing is, though, as well, this team has just beaten Manchester City. If we can beat them, there's a solid chance we can pick up a couple of trophies this season. But it won't be in the Premier League, as we do climb the table by 1 spot, but it's only to 3rd in the league. We will win this at some point, mark my words. We, however, don't win the FA Cup. Man City beat us to win the Carabao Cup. Oh my god, that means we've got to release our best player again. I thought that was the last time we were playing them, man. There was no way I could have known that we were going to play them in the Carabao Cup final. As for the Champions League, as you can see, we cruised to the round of 16. But that's where we get battered straight away by PSG. Oh my god, we cannot catch a break. Let's be real right now. How on earth has this team not won a trophy this year? I mean, the standard in this team is ridiculous at the minute. We're quite clearly great in front of goal. Not only is Shesko scoring a load of goals, but so is everybody else. But apparently it doesn't mean anything. And what's worse, we've only just brought him into the team and we've got to freaking get rid of Ardagula. I don't like this takeover so far. It'll cost us 16.5 mil to release him from his contract. Man, that's such BS. Next season, this team needs to book its ideas because the rate we're going, we ain't even going to get 10 points at the end of this takeover. So with that being said, let's hope the wheels on our side. Oh my god. Free agents only, dude. Cheap. Bro, United are cursed. They are actually cursed. All this damn money to spend, 535 million, and we can't spend a damn penny of it. I mean, hang on, how the hell have we got that much? I mean, could you imagine what $500 million would do to this team, man? I mean, surely after that we'd be winning trophies. But no, it's time to go into this free agents list to see who we can't find. Now, in fairness, it isn't a bad start. We found regen Vincente Faurier, great potential, 83 rated already, 19. So you better believe we're signing this guy up. Here's the thing though, there's a certain player in that free agents list that nobody's actually picked up yet. And that is Ardagula. He's 24, 94 rated. We had to release him at the back end of last year because we lost to City. Nobody's picked him up, so guess what, guys? We are re-signing Ardagula. He's rejoining Manchester United. And you know what? All things considered, I would say we've done pretty damn well. Nico Williams is in the team. We got Gula back. We got another right back for when Dallo starts to slow down. Incredibly, despite the wheel trying to shaft us, it's actually done us a favour. But we need the boys to do us a favour now and win us some bloody trophies. And we came so close to it in the Premier League. We were only 3 points off winning it. Every time it feels like we take 2 steps forward, we take 5 backwards. We, however, finally won the FA Cup. Oh my god, that means we got 5 points this season. So far though, it stays at 5 as Forest have won the Carabao Cup. And unfortunately, we crash out against Milan in the round of 16 of the UCL. You know, the one time we make it further than the round of 16 is the time we win it, I'm telling you. The thing is though, on paper, I don't know what more we have to do to go on to win the likes of the Premier League and the UCL. Maybe we should bring our line a bit further. I'll tell you what, we're going to go 45 line height, but that's all we're going to do. Because whilst we're not winning many trophies, we are still banging goals in for fun, and that's going to play a pretty big part in us winning trophies. And no guys, your eyes aren't deceiving you. We are 5 seasons in with Man U and we've only got 8 points. Only 8 points. So we need nothing short of a miracle with this United side. They need to start winning trophies for fun to get a somewhat respectable score at the end of this takeover. Here's the thing though, 5 options left on the wheel, 3 of them are actually good. What is this? Must win. You have to win a trophy this season or you have to release your best player. Oh my god, not this shit again. And ironically, it is once again Ardagula who could be released. Man, he just can't catch a break at United, can he? Now, we do have 160 million to spend. It's a far cry from what we had last year, but we'll take it. And the thing is, we have got a world-class team on our hands, but there is one glaring problem right now. And that's the fact we do have a fairly aging team at the minute. More to the point, Bruno Fernandes is 35 years old, 87 rated in that midfield. I think it's time we move him along and we bring in someone younger and somebody better with that 160 mil. And you know what, guys? I think Andre Santos is perfect, man. He's mid-20s, insane potential still, 87 overall, incredibly well-rounded stats. And before any of you guys jump down my throat, I'm a Chelsea fan. I'm allowing this to happen. And guys, he has now become our most expensive player so far in this takeover as he joins us on a 5-year deal for £100 million. But guys, I'm an absolute idiot. I've just realised we got Kone on the bench and he's actually better than Santos. I can't believe I've just done that. What am I playing at? To be fair though, age is catching up with Gamora, so bringing in Santos right now does actually prepare us for when he inevitably goes down. So right now, we're in a good position. But there's a lot on the line for this United team, guys. If we don't win a trophy this season, not only do we lose our chance of keeping Goodwin next season, we lose our chance of having a pretty respectable score on that leaderboard come the end of this takeover. And I have to be honest, so far it's not looking good. We finished third in the Prem, 5 points behind Man City. But we do thankfully win the Community Shield, beating Liverpool 2-0. Not only is that another 3 points on the leaderboard, that is us keeping Goodwin. We, however, don't win the FA Cup, nor do we win the Carabao Cup. Yeah, fat chance of winning the UCL then. We do, however, make the playoffs after finishing 11th in the league phase. And that's where we get past Napoli 3-2. We beat PSG in the round of 16. We beat Barcelona in the quarters. We beat Juve in the semis. And we finally won the Champions League. Oh my god, what did I tell you? The second we make it past the round of 16, we bloody win it. And good grief, I am surprised we've done it, man. Look at this stats from Mbuemo, from Sesko, Williams, Ardagula. This has been nothing short of deserved. And if this team can keep doing what they're doing now, keep this form going into the remainder of this takeover, there's a small chance we could have a pretty high score come season number 10. We will, however, need a helping hand from the wheel, I do believe, and we've just hit the jackpot. You've got an extra 250 million to spend, or you can make one player 99 rated and only make one signing. Let me think about that. I'm getting the 99 rated player. My question now, guys, who on earth do I make 99 rated in this team? We only get one shot at this. We've got to make sure we make the right decision here. Maybe we don't look to the starting 11 for this. Maybe we go for somebody on the bench, on the reserve, someone who's not really had a look in. And you know what? I think Lamens is absolutely perfect. He was initially going to be my starting keeper, but the wheel in season 1 absolutely shafted him. And so there we have it. He's 99 overall at 28 years old. We've got the best player and best keeper in the world in our team. And we've still got 164 million to spend. But where we're putting that money, I actually aren't sure about yet. Then again, Martinez could be replaced. He's 33 years old now. Granted, he's 91 rated, but with that age catching up to him, he's not going to last like that for much longer. So with that being said, I have just signed one of the best young centre-backs in the world at the minute, as I spent 80 million on Pau Kabasi. He is only 24 already, 88 overall, with incredible defending and physicality, with a bit of pace to him as well. And honestly, I couldn't think of anybody better to replace Martinez than him. This now means, though, we've got our team pretty much set for season number 7. Kabasi's in the team now, replacing Martinez. You've got Lamens 99 overall. And the best thing is, at this point in the takeover, it's actually a really young side. Don't just take my word for it. Look for yourselves, ladies and gents. Majority of our best players are in their late 20s, which can only bode well for our chances of success, especially with a 99 rated keeper in between the sticks now. And it seems to work, because we finally won the Premier League. I mean, it's taken us 7 bloody years, but better late than never. We, however, don't win the FA Cup. We don't win the Carabao Cup. We do pick up another 3 points and winning the Super Cup, though. So by my calculations, that's 10 points. We could make it 20 if we win the UCL. And we almost did. Barcelona beat us 3-2. But you know what? 20 points is definitely better than what we've been getting so far. And credit where credit's due, us in front of goal is nothing short of fantastic. Look at Lamens, man, getting 18 goal contributions in 60 games, by the way. Yeah, he's definitely not been playing in goal all season. But this is much, much better from this United team, guys. Another 3 years like this, that leaderboard will definitely be looking pretty solid in United's favour. In an ideal world, though, at this stage, we need to avoid the worst one. And we just about miss it. You've got new owners, and they've given you an extra 150 mil to spend. Like we needed it anyway at this point. This, however, means now we've got 350 million to spend. I mean, not only is our starting 11 world class at the minute, our bench is beyond stacked as well at this moment in time. Now, you could argue that we need a replacement for Dallo, but we've already got one in 22-year-old Fourier, who's 87 rated. It's going to be controversial, guys, but I'm actually going to not spend a damn penny this season. I feel like if we used a penny of this money this year, it'd just be overkill. Plus, last year, this United team finally got a lot of points on the board. I don't think we're in a position now where we need to mess with it. They just need to do what they did last year and get us a couple of more trophies. Unfortunately, we failed to do that in the Premier League as we dropped to 3rd in the league, 7 points behind Man City. Man, even with a 99 rated player in the team, we can't do it back to back. We do, however, win the Community Shield. We don't win the FA Cup, but we do win the Carabao Cup. Man, a Champions League win here would be massive. And it's a good start as we finish top of the league phase undefeated. We beat Wolfsburg in the round of 16. We smashed Napoli in the quarters. But we lost to Man City in the semis on pens. For God's sake, Man City, you're the bane of my bloody existence at the minute. Not only did Man City somehow beat this team to the Premier League title, they knocked us out of the UCL denying us that, man. They can suck a bag of eggs at the minute. The mental thing is too, there's a noticeable dip in how many goals we scored this year, but the stats are still absolutely incredible. I'll tell you what isn't incredible though, the amount of points that United have accumulated so far, because we've only got 37 right now. So this United side needs a massive 2 years for the remainder of this takeover, because otherwise not only are they guaranteed to finish rock bottom of this takeover by the end of the series, they are absolutely going to be embarrassed. And ideally guys, we could do with avoiding the worst. Oh god, there's no escaping it now. Damn, what is it? Release your 3 best players and have a transfer ban too. Oh my lord, that's dreadful. But that's not even the worst bit though. We've got to release Sen Lamens, we've got to release Arda Güler, and we've got to release Benjamin Šeško. Oh man, at this point, United just don't have a chance, do they? Sen Lamens though is going for 1.612 million. For the second time, Arda Güler is being released for 26 mil, and Šeško is being released for 3.744 million. God damn it, that sucks. And we've got all this money to spend, but we got a transfer ban. Freaking brilliant. Credit where credit's due, the recovery after losing our 3 best players is actually brilliant. We've got Solakis in goal, who's a stud. We've got Cunha in that cam role. We've got Zirkzee up top. All things considered, our team isn't bad at all. Let's just hope the absence of Lamens, Güler and Šeško isn't too noticeable though. But get this, we've won the title by 11 points this season. Can someone help me understand that? We lose our 3 best players and somehow win the title in the most convincing fashion yet. Yeah, that one's a head scratcher, isn't it? We, however, failed to win the FA Cup, we failed to win the Carabao Cup, and we didn't even make the playoffs in the Champions League. Bro, I've got no words for that. How on earth have we pulled that one off? How did these boys go on to win the Premier League by 11 points, but fail to even qualify for the UCL playoffs? I mean, to be fair, the stats without Šeško, without your Gulas, without your Lamens, it's definitely noticeable that there's been a drop. Having said that, they are still pretty damn good. Next season though, we do have some good news. We have one good thing left on that wheel, so no matter what happens, I'm pretty certain the wheel's going to be kind to us. And hopefully that means one last shot at getting as many trophies as humanly possible to end this takeover. And so guys, the 10th season's here. There's only one good option left on the wheel. It's called free pass, and I'm assuming, yep, do what you want, kid. After what you put me through this takeover wheel, you're damn bloody right I am. And that means we have all of this money to do what we please with. In fairness though, there's only 2 things I want to do, and that's bring in a brand new striker for Zirkzee and replace Cunha in that cam role. And you know what, for both I have sort of an idea of who I'm going to go for even at this stage of the takeover. For that cam role, I have gone for one player I've never actually signed before in all my time in career mode, Jude Bellingham, for 160 million. No guys, I didn't just clickbait you with the thumbnail, but man, just take a look at him. He's 94 rated, 31, absolutely insane stats. Yeah, he's definitely going to be worth it. Now this leaves us 63 mil in the budget, and I bet you're wondering what I'm going to do with this money. Well, it turns out there's a certain striker in that free agents list that nobody's brought, and that is indeed Benjamin Šeško. He's 31, 97 rated. The wheel said I could do what I want, and I want to bring him back to United, but apparently I can't after broken down negotiations. That makes no sense. I didn't even negotiate with him, so we can't get big old Benjamin after all. That bloody sucks. You know what, I think we're just going to give Højlund a go up top. I mean, he's 31, 85 rated. He's not going to go down. If anything, he's just going to improve. And with that, I believe our team is ready for our 10th and final year of this takeover. And honestly, at this point, I don't have high expectations. I just want to win at least 1 or 2 trophies. I feel like at this point with the team we've got, that's exactly what we can do. Well, we don't get the fairy tale ending in the Premier League. We finish 2nd in the league, 5 points behind City. Got it, we haven't blanked. The good news is we haven't though, as we beat Chelsea to win the Community Shield. We, however, don't win the FA Cup, and we don't win the Carabao Cup. Honestly, Arsenal, go suck a bag of eggs. And it gets even worse as we only make it to the round of 16 in the UCL. Bro, United have just tanked it, haven't they, man? They've been awful. I do have to say, though, trophies and points aside, the team that we've built over the last 10 years has been nothing short of fantastic. It's just season 1 shafted us, man. We started in the worst way possible. And as you can see, the stats are brilliant. Nico Williams got 41 and 59. Rasmus Højlund stepped up with 24 and 2, 23 and 13 for Mbeumo, and 10 and 10 for Bellingham. Speaking of stats, though, Benjamin Šeško remains our top goal scorer throughout this takeover with 271 goals, and then Brian Mbeumo becomes our top assister with 121 assists. As for the leaderboard, though, Manchester United end it with a measly 47 points. So I think it's safe to say they're favourites to finish rock bottom of the leaderboard come the end of this takeover series, but that all does depend on next week's opponent, doesn't it? And if you want to know who it is, you're going to have to tune in next Wednesday to find out. Until then, guys, if you've enjoyed this video and want to see more takeovers, drop this video a big old thumbs up and smash that subscribe button. And if you want to see another video I've made on FC26 so far, click right here to watch this. YouTube recommends it and so do I. It's a banger.